Who the fuck is this nigga? This shit, man.
Don't be on my body when I make it. Don't be on my body when I'm famous. Don't be on my body when I make it.
Yeah. Shit, boy, Rob.
Shit, boy, Shawn.
We are the Realest. Today we got another reaction video for y'all. It's a little different from what we normally do. We got top 10, well, not top 10, 10 best WrestleMania matches of all time. What Culture Wrestling channel. His link's gonna be in the description down below. Matter of fact, get us to 20 likes. That's it.
I ain't watched wrestling in mad long.
Yeah, I don't know who's.
I know y'all niggas watch this.
What era is this?
Nah, this is gonna be the old school niggas though. This not gonna
Nah,
be...
but what era was that? What era we in right now?
I don't know. I don't watch them niggas.
Nigga, we had, what was our era? Attitude Adjustment, and then I don't know when John Cena was lit, like that. The Rock.
This shit now is garbage.
Yeah, I don't like this shit no more.
I don't know none of these niggas.
Barbershop match. I don't even think they do that no more.
Not a one. I don't know none. Like, comment, subscribe,
Hit that notification bell.
20 likes.
Smash this to get this 20 likes, man.
Fact.
Y'all can do it. Y'all fuck with us, right?
And comment below what else y'all want us to react to.
Please, we respond to everybody.
We not running out of ideas, but we want to know what y'all want to see.
Yeah, most definitely.
Ready, set, go.
Look, you're not going to agree with all of this.
Right,
I know it. You know it. Yes, you sitting there rubbing your hands together. Oh, I can't wait until he misses one of my favourite matches off the list so I can dust off my cat's look and let everyone know my precious little opinion. Your life makes
Let
me
me
sad.
go, mate.
So there are more than 10
Underhand
WrestleMania
me.
matches, obviously, and yes, there are some big omissions from this list. So here's the deal. For every match that you think I missed, instead of telling me about it in the comments, write it down on a little piece of paper. Then eat that little piece of paper. Then fuck off. Cool, but seriously, thank you for subscribing. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are the 10 best WrestleMania matches of all time. Number 10, Edge versus Mick Foley. TLC 2 is not going to be on this list. I know, right? What a jerk. That match is awesome. A monumental hardware spot fest that shortened careers and made the crowd scream, "Holy Shinsuke Nakamura." Well, the hardcore match between Edge and Mick Foley at WrestleMania 22 did all that as well, but there was a proper story and ring psychology involved too. Mitchell setting out to prove he was still a legend of hardcore, Edge looking to cement himself as a main event heel, thumbtacks, barbed wire. Some of the match is genuinely hard to watch, reminiscent of the Cactus Jack Trip Street Fight of 2000, one of the finest WWE matches of all time. It all ends with an astonishing spot, Edge spearing Mrs. Foley's baby boy off the apron through a motherfucking table as Joey Styles prolapses in excitement.
I ain't know that happened.
I seen so much shit off of
Number 9, Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. Not every great WrestleMania match is an in-ring masterpiece. Sometimes the competitors, the atmosphere, the crowd, the stakes all combine to elevate what would otherwise be as engaging as two chicken legs sitting in a fisherman's hat into a thing of beauty. An average match becoming iconic. Showmanship is basically Hulk Hogan's entire gimmick. It's more a part of his persona than his mustache or skin colour or his naughty times with old lady Love Sponge. And though him slamming Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 was a classic moment, his match with the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 6 was better from bell to bell. The uncertainty, the babyface versus babyface buzz created constant cheers that built throughout the classic contest, peaking when the Warrior upset the Hulkster to a huge ovation. And then their rematch at Halloween Havoc 1998 was even better. Number 8, Savage versus Steamboat. First of all, let's all imagine Randy Savage fighting an actual Steamboat. Wouldn't that be something to see? Second of all, some people might expect this match to rank higher on the list purely down to decades of it being immortalized as one of the greatest steal-the-show matches in wrestling history, and it's true. At WrestleMania 3, the fluid chemistry between the Macho Man and the Dragon is something to behold. The crisp offense, the meticulously rehearsed set pieces. In fact, because of that, it comes off as a bit of a clinical match in hindsight. A technical marvel, sure, but not quite the greatest of all time. Still, in terms of laying the groundwork for great work of the Giants, it's got one hell of a legacy. Number 7, The Rock versus Hogan. Icon versus icon once again. Hogan, once again, not a masterpiece by any means, but like the Warrior match before it, it just felt, and I hate to use this word, but it felt epic. At WrestleMania 18, Rocky
when he was like this, I like that
dream match, and the crowd was rabid from bell to bell. Seriously, it was
Royals
20 minutes of solid noise. The fans fluctuated from cheering Rock to cheering Hogan to booing Rock. Anything that ignites the crowd as much as this has to be on the list, regardless of the fact that the most complicated move that Hogan could pull off at the time was a clothesline. Number 6, Bret Hart versus Steve Austin. We've talked about this match loads already, but hey, it's brilliant. That's why it's topping a lot of lists. Bret Hart and Steve Austin were masters at being able to read the crowd and call a match, and their chemistry boiled over in their classic bout at WrestleMania 13, which managed to be both a savage brawl and a technical classic, a single ray of light in an otherwise dark and cold WrestleMania. It's possibly the best example of booking savvy on this list, crowning a top heel in Hart and a top babyface in Austin. The match wasn't just one of the best, but is one of the best for business. Number 5, Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior. Randy Savage once again stealing the show like it's his damn job. At the Royal Rumble 1991 had no good rascal. The Macho King screwed the Ultimate Warrior.
These niggas is like my mom's era
stage for a tense, hard-hitting, and ultimately emotional brawl between the two former Mania main eventers. It was a retirement match, stipulating that whoever lost would never compete in the WWF again, which admittedly lasted all of 8 months, but hey, that's longer than most people stay banished from the ring. John Cena. Sorry, John Cena. Not only was the match damn quality, but it had possibly the best post-match theatrics of all time, as Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth reunited for the only nice wedding in WWE history. Number 4, HBK versus Triple H versus Chris Benoit.
I didn't watch this. This is fire.
Traditionally, the main event of the show shows as a one-on-one affair that climaxed to an intense and personal feud.
Chris Benoit
though,
was
most of the big match Mania triple threats have been great. Angle, Mysterio, Orton at 22, Orton, Cena, Triple H at 24, Bryan and Batista, Orton at 30, but the pinnacle is still HBK versus Triple H versus Chris Benoit at WrestleMania 20, a strong contender for the greatest triple threat match in WWE history. Not only is the action fast-paced and beautifully worked, Michaels and Benoit are two of the greatest workers of all time, and Trips was no slouch, but also the post-match celebration when Benoit won the title was a thing of pure joy. Try if you can, just for a moment, to forget what followed, and remember this moment of Benoit and Guerrero. Number 3, Flair versus Michaels. And speaking of emotion, oh hello there, tears. I guess you're here to stay. Ric Flair's final match in WWE.
He not really getting shit.
Two of the greatest of all time facing off with Nature Boy's career on the line. Everyone knew what was coming, but they sure as hell weren't ready for how it would end. Considering that Flair was 59 years old at the time, he wrestled one hell of a 20-minute match with the showstopper. By the end, both men had tears in their eyes, and Ric Flair stood there, proud, worn down, telling HBK to pull the trigger. Michaels whispered, "I'm sorry, I love you," and hit him with one last sweet chin music.
Nigga watched him give him a shin to the face.
And weep. I mean, of course, Flair was wrestling in TNA 2 years later, but leave the memories alone. Number 2, The Rock versus Stone Cold. It's hard to pick which of the trilogy of The Rock and Steve Austin's Mania matches was the best. Their match at 15, which was Rock's first main event. Their match at 19, which was Austin's last. But no, the honor goes to Rock versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 17.
The Rock used to get dragging when he used to get stunned.
It was a stat card that built beautifully to a colossal.
Wait, hold up.
Between the two biggest
Didn't Matt Hardy do tag team and
great
that shit?
Performances, great pacing, and hey, say what you want about how the heel turn ended up falling flat, but when Austin shook Vince's hand, it was amazing. It's one of the best calls of JR's whole career. Why did Stone Cold sell his soul to Satan himself? And number 1, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. It's just amazing. The sequel match they had at Mania 26 with Michaels' career on the line had higher stakes, more emotion, and the right placement on the card, but the original match at WrestleMania 25 is still the absolute ideal of what a Mania main event should be.
That's the end of the video. What you think matches that they missed?
I gotta really go back and look. I was definitely gonna be tight if I didn't see Shawn Michaels number 1.
I think The Rock and Stone Cold should have been up there a couple of more times. John Cena should have been up there.
Word, John Cena versus JBL when he first won the championship.
First won the chip.
Yeah, I told you, knew it. Wow.
Batista. Whoa.
When he beat who?
Then he go against Goldberg.
Bro, Goldberg never lost.
You sure? At WrestleMania?
He never lost, period. Without niggas cheating.
Alright, okay.
After long.
I said you're right.
He never lost without niggas cheating.
Damn, what?
He beat somebody though. Remember when he left Evolution? Did he beat Triple H?
Yo, I'm about to say Triple H fought. Triple H lost a little bit. Nah, but they had that.
Triple H used to lose a lot though. He never won as much as great as a wrestler he is. He don't win that much.
He was winning a lot when I was watching.
It's like Undertaker. Undertaker had the belt like one time.
What belt?
WWE Championship.
Oh, you talking about heavyweight? That nigga had that shit mad times.
What?
Heavyweight.
Bro, no, not really.
Yes, he did.
I'm telling you, he did not.
Who had it the longest?
The longest?
Yeah.
I think CM Punk.
What?
Go look it up.
CM Punk had it the longest?
But the most times is John Cena, Ric Flair, and like Triple H.
Nah, they violated John Cena mad times, bro.
They really let this bitch ass nigga Randy Orton become the. That shit blew my mind.
Nigga was legend killer. Don't he got a match at that? Bro, they missing mad. I feel like he missing mad shit.
I told you, you said he probably know, but he missing mad shit, bro.
Randy Orton had some shit at WrestleMania.
And he didn't even have mad Undertaker shit.
Yeah.
But a nigga had Randy Savage and Ultimate Warrior twice.
Bro, nigga was 21-0. Come on, bro. Nigga was supposed to lose mad times. Triple H versus Undertaker.
They fought twice too. Get hurt.
That's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit
that notification bell.
20 likes.
20 likes, man. I could do it.
I know y'all like wrestling.
Comment down below and tell us what of the best WrestleMania moments y'all seen.
Don't even say nothing about this list. Tell us what y'all think is the best. Because that shit was not that good.
Well, if you're not born before 1970 or after 1970, if you was born in 1990, you probably not gonna remember none of that shit that nigga was.
If you in your 20s.
Yeah.
Or 30s.
30s. If you like 35, bro, you won't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. But that's the end of the video. It's your boy Rob.
It's your boy Shawn.
This hungry ass nigga.
I'm starving. Sorry. See y'all in the next video.
I'm back on my shit.